What is up, my fellow gamers? How's it going? Today, I want to talk about The Last of Us 2. Now, this is a game I pre ordered a little bit while ago, and I'm really excited about The Last of Us. It is my favorite game of all time, the first one, and it had amazing gameplay, had great character development, great graphics, great progression. It had enemies that were really hard and challenging. And overall, it just had a great narrative to tell with many plot twists throughout the game. And so I believe that Naughty Dog will knock out of the park with this one. Now, I am skeptical. I'll get my skepticisms later. But first, I want to talk about how I'm kind of excited for this game. Now, I saw this game release at one of the conferences. I don't really know, but Naughty Dog announced it at one of the conferences, and I was really excited. I can finally pre-order this game, and I'm ready for it. Now, this was originally going to be released on February 26th or 21st or something like that, 2020. And I was like, well, that's probably too soon. They're not going to have enough time for it. I know they spent a lot of years in development, maybe 8 or 9 years since The Last of Us 1, but I feel like they need more time. And I think Naughty Dog really has to put in their efforts in this one, because this is a really good game that everyone will love. And I think that's one of the core values I like about Naughty Dog, is they spend time on their games. They take as much time as they need to make it a perfect game, no bugs or glitches, and they have no DLC to it too. So, and I think it's going to be a game that everyone will love. Now, I want to talk about something that happened like a month ago. And what happened a month ago is that The Last of Us got pushed back, and I think it was by 4 months. And thing is, I'm the exact opposite reaction. People are like, "Oh, dang, I'm gonna get this 4 months later." Sorry about the cough. For me, I think that's a really good thing. I think that by pushing it back, they have more time to work on it and can work out the bugs as they said so themselves. And I believe that this is a really good thing for the gaming community that they're taking their time on it, because that means they can finally pay attention to the bugs and glitches that they need to and make it a perfect game. And I believe that this is one of the core elements of gaming that I don't see anymore in the gaming industry, is that I don't see companies take their time on games. I don't see companies making the perfect game, and it's what everyone expected. And many of the AAA titles you see these days never finish their games. It's full of bugs and glitches, crashes, FPS drops everywhere. It's a mess of a game. It's not perfect when it comes out, and people are going to be like, well, they're supposed to do that. I'm like, no, you're not supposed to do that. What happened to the good old days where you had a near perfect game that literally had zero game breaking glitches or bugs or crashes, and it was just, you could play easily? And I feel like we're missing that these days. And I say bugs, glitches, or crashes, and this is really important to me, because when I'm playing a game, I want to live in a different reality. If any of you read or seen Ready Player One, it's very important to understand in that movie that people played VR to escape reality. And that's what I like doing in video games. I like to escape reality and become a person I can't be in real life. In GTA, for example, I'm a billionaire. I own a yacht. I can gamble at the casino. I have a penthouse. I have many penthouses. And I have 140 cars. And in real life, I can never do that. So I live up to the full potential of GTA and just the free roam in that game. But I have to say that not Blizzard. Naughty Dog is taking their time on it, and that's what I want. I want to be fully immersed in this game, and without any bugs or glitches. And when I see a FPS drop in the game, or something not rendering, or a glitch happening, it takes me out of the moment of the game. It's like, dang it, I'm not living in this adventure anymore because something just crashed, or it's maddening because everyone accepts this nowadays in the gaming industry, and it's not acceptable. Totally not acceptable. And I think this is what Naughty Dog does best, is that all their games, I haven't really seen any groundbreaking bugs, glitches, or crashes. It's a perfect game when I play Uncharted 4. It's a perfect game when I play The Last of Us Remastered. They take time to polish out their games, so I'm living the experience I can never be in. And I think that's what's going to happen for The Last of Us 2, is that I'm going to be fully immersed because they spent the time on their games they need to. And I think this is important for developers to understand. And I think every developer needs to be like Naughty Dog, where it's not like Activision, or it's not like any other company where they have to release a game every single year. That's not right. That can never be right in the gaming industry. Never. It's unacceptable because it's not the standard. It's a new standard, and I never want to accept it. I want to be like Naughty Dog, where I can expect the game in 5, 10 years if I need to, and not like in their Call of Duty game where they just announced a new game and then it's another one next year. I mean, in that sense, why don't I just play a game from 2014, like MLB 2014? It's the same game, right? There's a different players and different arenas, but who cares? Same gameplay. I think every game that Naughty Dog releases it runs the same engine, but every game is polished enough where I can fully immerse in the experience. I can fully experience Nathan Drake when he swings building to building. I don't have to worry about me glitching through the map, and because it wasn't rendering. It was bad. Um, but Naughty Dog is a good company. They spend the time they need to on their games, and I think developers need to learn from this, and they need to follow the example because they need to spend their time on the game, and they need to care about the consumer. If companies don't care about the consumer, then why make a game? If you can't listen to what the consumer wants, then why the hell are you making a product? Are you only caring about money? Then you're just going to be another EA, another Bethesda, because they don't really care about anything except for money. And they're just going to put out anything. They see games as a product. They don't really care about the experience. They don't care about you having fun. They just care about that it's a product and that they're going to make money off of it. So this is kind of like a short rant because I'm excited for The Last of Us 2. This is the one game I pre-ordered since since Horizon Zero Dawn in 2016. Yeah, I don't pre-order games because I don't even buy any games because I don't trust anything in the AAA industry anymore. They're not good. Well, besides PlayStation and Nintendo, granted. But anything other than that, BioWare, Bethesda, EA, Ubisoft, it's just they're all so full of garbage. They're not ready to make another title. Especially Nintendo is getting up there with me on my rant about what was it? Mario Kart Mobile. I'm scared of that game. It's not ready, and I feel like they're going to do the same thing in Pokemon. But again, that's another story for another time. But this is kind of my rant on Last of Us. I'm glad they're taking their time to polish out the game and to spend as long as they need with it because I'm ready. It's about time they made a game every 10 years. So I'm really excited. So thank you for listening to this rant, and hopefully you guys can learn something. Either way, see you guys later. Peace.